Hello, YouTube, and welcome to the WFO Wicked Wednesday Truck Series here at Kentucky Motor Speedway tonight. We got another 140 laps of racing for you guys, all the fans, all the gals out there. Looking forward to a good race tonight. Trucks look pretty bad fast out there. Drivers are having fun in practice. Qualifying just got done, so we're going to go over the grid for you guys and get ready to do some racing. I'm waiting for the live stream to show up on my end. That way I can send the link out to the guys in the league here. And I just got the stream myself. There's going to be the link for it for those guys. Junior, you there?
Yes, sir.
All right, we got Hal Jr. He's awakening here. We're going to go ahead and show you guys the starting grid tonight. Starting on the pole, the number 86 is going to be John Sanu. Starting outside of him in second, the number 94 will be Landon Deerholt. Starting third tonight is going to be Bradley Cooper. He's going to be in the number 11. A little bit of a number mix-up tonight, so we'll have Bradley in the number 11. Outside of him in fourth is going to be the number 14 of Jeff Martin. Starting fifth tonight, we're going to have the 92, Dylan Altum. Outside of him in sixth is going to be Travis Pryor in the 81. Starting seventh tonight, we're going to have Rick Reinert in the 19. Starting outside of him in eighth is going to be Troy Cook in the 51. Starting ninth tonight, we got Brian Jones in the 45. Outside of him in 10th is going to be Robert Ballantyne in the 70. Starting 11th tonight, we're going to have the number 80 of Jay Pryor. Outside of him in 12th is going to be the 22 of Joshua Stevens. Starting 13th tonight is going to be the number 41 of Nick Gardner. Outside of him in 14th will be the number 77 of Garrett Helmlinger. Starting 15th tonight, we got Wesley Whitfield driving the number 74. Starting 16th tonight, we got Dustin who? Hal Jr.? Come on, this is your favorite.
Schwingle!
Yeah, Dustin Schwingle in the 47, going to start 16th. Starting 17th tonight, we got Ryan Gallagher driving the 17 car. Starting 18th, we're going to have Mike Buchanan in the 26. Starting 19th tonight, we're going to have the 09 of Demarius Hickenbottom. Starting 20th is going to be the 16 of Steve Seegers. 21st tonight is going to be the number 3 of Hal Amy. Starting 22nd will be the 111 of Christopher Lewis. Starting 23rd tonight, we'll have the 24 Jonathan Roberts. Starting 24th is going to be Walt Augustino Witz in the number 2. And then bringing up the final 25th starting position, there may actually be more than that. Some of these guys might not have qualified. But we're going to have the number 68 of Kevin Strandberg. So that's it. They're gridded. We're getting ready to go racing. 140 laps here. If it's anything like last night, Junior, it's going to be exciting.
I can't wait.
Yeah, Nation 01's going to join us, but he's doing his typical shower right now.
Yeah, he said he'd be right back. You want me to let you know?
All right, we're going to get on the leader here as we get ready for the start of this thing. You see the pace car leading them off onto the racetrack right now. Decent number of trucks here tonight. Should be some good racing. Hopefully we got the sounds of the audio right for you. The cars are nothing's too loud. See these guys getting ready. That number 14 looks real familiar to me. Drove that thing many seasons in different leagues on iRacing. Had a lot of wins driving that number on a truck. Brings back a lot of good memories for me.
2 WFO Truck Series championships.
Yeah, a couple of championships to go along with it. We're getting ready to go here. Pace cars left the racing surface. The field will go on green on the start.
Green, green, green.
And that's it. Green flag's out. We're racing in Kentucky in the trucks tonight. See these trucks thundering up to speed around this 1.5 mile track. Looking pretty clean on the start here. Last night it took the K&N Series a couple of cautions to get sorted out and headed in the right direction. We ended up seeing a couple of long green flag runs. As I've seen a little contact with the 94 and 81 there, they're going to get it straightened out. Back through the field, you see some 2 wide racing. That's going to be the 94. It's like the 81, the 14 working the high side. You see the 19 and the 51 back there. So we got 2 laps in right now, working lap number 2. Guys look like they've started off. We got a little trouble up there. It's going to be the 86, the 14, 94, 81. We're going to try to see what happened for you guys. Didn't take real long, about the same as the K&M might actually went a little farther last night. But let's hit an instant replay here. We got fire.
Fire, fire.
Get the fire going here. Keeping an eye on particular on a couple of cars up here that this actually started up with the 86. Looks like the 86 got out of shape and 2 separate incidents there. We'll try to go back one more time and see. The 86 was the leader. It's kind of weird he'd have a problem unless he might have got into the wall or something. And that's absolutely what happens. He gets into the wall and the guys start checking up around him. And he actually loses control and goes up into the 81, and it was on from there. The 14 really went for a ride. We got, man, I'll tell you, that 14, 2 nights in a row, he just can't find any luck, Junior. Wrong place at the wrong time, and, man, it can mess your night up. Yes, we do have fast repairs tonight, Pat. We got 1 fast repair for the truck series. The series we don't run them in is the Xfinity series tomorrow night.
Yeah, Vern, definitely not the way you want to start your night.
No, it's not. Especially on lap 2. I mean, when you go for a ride like the 14 did, you know you had to go down and burn a fast repair, and that's just not the way you want to kick it off. But it happens. Those guys got it out of their system, so and all that unsuspectingly come from actually the leader getting into the wall. So
that pesky wall.
that wall will do it. We got a brand new leader, though. We'll have a brand new one on this restart. That's going to be the number 11. And ladies, hold on to yourself here. That's the number 11 of Bradley Cooper. Bradley being the iRacing driver. Not the actor Bradley Cooper, but the iRacing driver.
Okay, Bradley, you're representing Junior's number now, so you got to be part of Amy Motorsports now.
Oh, there's your call out, Bradley. Junior's been trying to recruit you for about a month now.
Yep, you're rocking my number tonight. Now, guess what? You're part of Amy Motorsports. You have no choice now.
Yeah, make sure that if you're in the broadcast and you're watching, to vote for your favorite driver for Driver of the Day. We got Junior in here, so he can keep an eye on it. Then we're going to have Nation whenever he decides to get out of the shower. He's got to beautify himself, apparently. We do appreciate it in the booth, though, don't we, Junior?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you don't want to smell a man that's been working all day.
Melissa, good to see you tonight. Ryan Gallagher, Pat, Great to see all you in the broadcast and YouTube chat. We're going to have some fun tonight, just like last night, every night. That's what we do in the broadcast booth. We have fun. YouTube finally notifying me on my phone that we got a live stream up. That's a little late, isn't it?
Troy Cook says, check out my car and that replay. It was like Days of
Thunder, he said. Yeah, we can't go back that far right now, unfortunately. I'll tell you, it was for that 14, it looked a little worse than Days of Thunder, didn't it?
Yeah.
That car went spinning in the air. It was spinning in the air like a top. It was really weird. So
That was more like a Talladega Nights moment.
Brett went from admin last night. He's serving as a crew chief on that 92 tonight. They got them a pretty solid crew down there. I'd look out for that car or that truck. You see Bradley Cooper going to be restarting first. He's going to have the 51 of Troy Cook to his outside. 47 of Dustin Schwingle riding in the third spot there. Going to have the 26 of Mike Buchanan outside of him in fourth. Steve Seegers in fifth. In the 16. 24 Jonathan Roberts outside of him. They're ready. Remember, they're going to go on leader now. They're not going to go on green, so whenever the leader wants to fire after that pace car's off and he has left the racing surface, we'll see when the leader fires. He holds them to green. They're going to go on green. The leader held them to green. That's really surprising. It's a lot bigger advantage for the leader to fire off a little bit early there. Catch those guys looking and try to get out away from them, but Bradley's going to hold it there until they go green, and it's going to work out for him as he keeps the lead here. Dustin Schwingle moves into second. You see Troy Cook in the 51 battling. He's going to look for that second spot. Going down in the turn 3, the 51 takes the bottom of the track. 47's working about the middle. 51 still there. I think the 47, yep, he's going to get the better run coming off the middle of the corner there. A little bit more momentum down the straightaway.
The yellow flag is out.
Now we got a quick caution. Try to get back here and see what. I got a couple slow ones. On the 17, we'll hit us an instant replay. We got fire. Fire, Junior, fire.
Fire, fire!
Let's burn it down real quick. Watch a replay on what might have took place. Oh, 5 car. Gets turned hard into the wall. That's going to be Malashak. Ryan Malashak driving the 5. Get another look at it here to see what happens to him. Looks like he's going along just fine here. See the 74 Wesley Whitfield. Looked like the 5 disappeared and might have reappeared in the wrong place. Think that's possible, Junior?
Yeah, but I don't think it was in Kansas, so you might want to get a hold of Tote.
Yeah, it's going to be our second caution. Just like the K&N series, they're coming pretty quick early here. I'll bet you Corey is on that radio. Corey Reese, the admin, letting them guys know to be a little bit patient here. Let's click some of these laps off.
Well, Vern, you know the best part for Junior when it comes to being in the broadcasting booth?
What is that, Junior?
I get to watch the awesome broadcast and hear it live because Dad's in the next room.
There you go. Well, if you hear your dad in the next room, I'm sure if he got bent up in one of these cautions, you heard some cuss words.
Yeah, that's an every night thing.
Make sure you keep an eye on them driver of the day votes, Junior. We got them coming in. You're just getting into the broadcast. Vote for your favorite driver for driver of the day. See Ken Helmlinger in here, giving Garrett Helmlinger a vote. Nations, hope that feller's all right, Junior. Hope he ain't drowning in the shower.
Well, I guess he learned how to swim out of all of it, maybe.
I know he keeps building lawnmowers in his kitchen. We ain't gonna have to worry about him. His wife's gonna take care of him.
Tutorial.
A little bit of a tutorial. Maybe he should have given a live YouTube tutorial on how to put that four-wheel drive push mower together.
It might have been a good idea.
That's the Lambo feeding mower, isn't it?
I believe so.
Is that going to be a virtual cookie there, Brett? Everyone votes the 92 gets a free cookie, virtual cookie. It won't do nothing for your stomach, but it'll make you hungry. Digital cookies. I guess you get cookies when you go to a website, don't you, Junior?
Maybe.
It says make sure that you can accept cookies.
As long as they're peanut butter or chocolate
Yeah,
chip.
we got Bradley Cooper up in first place. The Coop. He come in here feeling pretty good. He might have a pretty fast truck tonight. We'll have to see when they get restarted and go green here for a little bit. We'll let the long run shake out, see who's who and what's what. Right now, though, your leader, Bradley Cooper. Second place is going to be Dustin Schwingle. Third place going to be Troy Cook. Fourth place going to be that 26 of Mike Buchanan. Fifth place is going to be that 16 of Steve Seegers. Actually, your top six is the same. Sixth place would be the 24, Jonathan Roberts. I think I got it right. Jonathan Roberts, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're getting ready here. Pace car coming into turn 3. Bradley Cooper does have control of this restart. He waited till green to fire off the last time. Let's see if he'll do it a little faster now. And go anytime after the pace car's gone. Pace car's off the racing surface now. He's waiting late. He's going to fire green again. That's 2 times in a row I've seen that 11 fire green, not take advantage. And this time he's going to let the 47 stay up next to him. But he'll clear him going off into turn 1 here. You see the 11 get about 2 truck lengths on the 51 there. 47 working a little bit higher line. He did it the last time. Look at that run he gets off the corner and down the straightaway. 47 working the middle lane. 11 moving up there. 51 stuck on the bottom now. We got a truck loose back there. That's going to be the 24. I don't know if he had any help getting loose, but maybe I talked about him in the broadcast and give him bad luck. That'll be Jonathan Roberts there. Going to burn it down with a little bit of fire here. Try to see what happened. Oh, he's already wrecking. Let's hit it one more time. These restarts, cautions breed cautions. We've seen 3 of them come quickly last night before we went on 2 really long Well, actually, we went on a really, really long green flag run. So maybe these guys will get it out of their system. We'll start going green after this. These guys are working 3 wide. You got the 70, the 68, the 24. 68 blinks. That was some serious net code right there. If you want to see net code, that is net code. We're going to look at it one more time so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. Go back here. You'll see the 68. He'll get in between the 70 and the 24 up here and take them 3 wide. Watch the 68 blink right there. When he reappears, it made contact with the 24. You could have drove a truck in between those 2 cars. And when you see that on the broadcast, you'll know what I'm talking about. But you could have drove a truck between those 2. What that was is the 68 had lag in his internet. And the prediction code from iRacing, when he reappeared and his connection got good again, predicted that he was going to make contact with the 24. So it made contact with the 24. Best way to explain netcode, the only way I know how to do it.
Air makes car go crash.
Well, it's not the air that does it. It's just a prediction model that iRacing's using that causes it. But ultimately, what it come down to was the 68 blinked out, so it was the 68's connection that really created the issue. When they ping too high, or their ping spikes up, that it creates a lot of lag. And with that lag, that the server doesn't actually know where the 68's at when he disappears. So basically, where he reappeared and where the server thought he reappeared was 2 different spots. So there's the education on netcode. I didn't do a good one last week, so we're going to go ahead and get it out there tonight.
And I didn't even have to Google the definition. Good job, Vern.
You can probably Google it and not find it.
It'd be weird if I did, though. I don't want to, though.
Back in the early days of sim racing, we had another word for it. We used to call it warping. We would say the car warped out when they disappeared, and the reason why is it was so crappy. Well, it's in the early days. You got to think about it. You had a lot of people still racing on dial-up internet, but our internet latency was so crappy that it was warping because you could disappear and you might reappear a half a lap ahead of the field or behind the field. So you were never going to reappear even relatively close to the same spot. In iRacing, with internet as fast as it is now, at least when you reappear, it's very close to the spot that you should be in.
I'm glad that I don't ever have to hear that dial-up tone again. To all the kids who are younger and don't know what that sounds like, go ahead and YouTube it.
And I apologize for, to our viewers out there for boring them with that explanation right there.
That's why I use the village idiot definition.
Well, I think sometimes it helps them understand that, that wasn't any one particular driver's fault. You could blame that on Comcast, AT&T, or whoever their internet provider is as far as that goes.
Frontier.
Well, you said that one sparingly, didn't you?
Yeah.
All right, we're 2x2x2x2, as Nation would say, all the way back, and we're getting close, lap 17. Nation, you made it back yet? There he is. He's been sitting there listening, keeping his mouth shut, hasn't said a word the whole time.
I just sat down. I'm writing the vote.
Oh, he's writing he's catching up.
Trying to.
Yeah, we're getting ready for our third restart here on lap 17. Pace car is off. Bradley Cooper, the leader, into number 11. I bet he waits till green again.
Green flag,
There's the green flag. Bradley Cooper didn't fire until the green come out. Dustin Schwingle got a good restart on the outside. It's like Steve Seeger's up there in the 16, coming from the back of the pack, running up there in the 4th spot right now. That man figures out a way to the front week after week, race after race. Dustin Schwingle fighting on the top. 51, Troy Cook fighting on the bottom. You see the leader, Bradley Cooper, driving right in the middle of the track there. Got close racing going on right up front. It's always going to be this way on restarts. If they can ever get about a 10 or 12 lap run in, it's going to allow that field to separate some. We got 3 wide action going on behind them. We're going to jump back to it real quick. Just when I do that, they settle down and they're 2x2. They look just like they did on the restart, Nation. 2x2x2x2.
All the way back.
All the way back. Maybe a little 3 wide. You see the 14 taking a look to the high side of the 94. He thinks better of it. Now he says maybe the middle's going to work. I think patience right here would be the best thing to do. You might not see an opening now, but who knows what you're going to see in 2 or 3 laps. Sometimes you just got to settle down and wait for it to come to you.
You know, Vern, after this race, I'm going to have to get Bradley Cooper's autograph on this contract.
Oh, my gosh. I seen a little smoke up there ahead of these guys. That looks like we got someone disappearing. Usually when you see the smoke puffing, and I see the disappearing one up there. Got one flashing. What do you want to bet, being on the start-finish line, that it's the 111? And I'm correct. Right in the middle of this field, we got the 111 blinking. You see the sparks, a little bit of smoke come in, and now the 111 reappears. Now he's disappeared again. That's going to cause those drivers a lot of problems, and it's probably going to be the next caution if he can't get that straightened out. 111, if you're watching the broadcast right now, shut the broadcast down because you're going to cause some serious issues on the track. Stay low there. You see him drifting up a little bit and disappearing. Now he's on the bottom of the racetrack. We're going to make sure everybody can get safely around him here. Yep, he dropped all the way to the back. Hopefully he can get that connection straightened out. While we're back here, we've seen some good racing action. You see our pole sitter, the 86, John Sanu. Outside of him is going to be the number 81 of Travis Pryor. Just ahead of them will be the 45 of Brian Jones. He led a lot of laps last night. Outside of Brian's going to be that number 14, Jeff Martin. So you got 4 trucks here. Last night's winner is one of them in the 81 there, that Travis Pryor. Brian Jones in the 45 led a lot of laps, like I said last night. Looked like he had a strong car. 14, Jeff Martin. Pole sitter back there, 86, John Sanu. These are guys I would expect to go up front. I think they're just riding right now and being patient. Going to wait for a long run and see how it plays out with tires. We're going to get back to the front of the field. You see your leader still Bradley Cooper driving the number 11, but Bradley's got a whole mirror full of the 51 of Troy Cook right now. Bradley Cooper leading it. Looks like Troy Cook wants to lead it. And the front of the field still really close. You can see the 47, Dustin Schwingle, not too far behind these guys. You can see all of them running about the same line right now. Bradley holding his own, keeping about a 3-truck length advantage over Troy right here. You can see them both running 2 different lines. Troy's working the bottom, the apron. Bradley's working about the middle. And the gap stays about the same as they go down the straightaway here. Bradley's going to move up a little bit higher on the racetrack now. You think he's giving it away up there on the high side, but he's actually able to carry a lot of momentum off the corner, and you can look at the distance and the run he gets down the straightaway. Just 2 different lines. It's really cool to see how many different lines these drivers can start working. You see the 51 get a little bit of a push right there coming off the corner. Went up towards the wall a little more. May even had to get out of the gas some. There's Cindy. We didn't see Cindy last night. Good to see you in here tonight, Cindy.
Yes, Cindy, where were you?
She probably didn't know that Troy was racing last night. But even if Troy wasn't racing, we're still in the booth, ain't we, Nation?
Yeah, still kicking around empty beer cans.
Yeah, we got a good race going on up front. Again, the leader is the 11 of Bradley Cooper. Troy Cook in the 51 right behind him.
The yellow flag is out.
Now we have another caution. And here I go zooming through the field to look for the slow car. I see a little damage on this guy's car, so let's hit the instant replay and see if I can get close.
Fire.
Fire. That's right. Fire. All right. Let's see if I'm right here. Oh, I was. 45 and the 22 looked like they made a little contact. We're going to go on a little different view. Back it up one more time. We'll get the WFO two-take replay. Double take. We'll call it the double take, Nation. And you're riding right behind the 45 of Brian Jones right now. We're going to see exactly what happens here. You see Brian getting a good run here. Says, oh, maybe outside. Nope, maybe I'll go to the inside. And him and the 22 don't even really make contact. Again, net code, which means these guys are going to have to keep that in mind because we don't have the best of servers tonight. But we'll see how they call it. That was awful close. It could go either way. It could be net code. It could be on one or the other guys. I don't know. Not the admin, just broadcaster, right, Nation?
That's right, man. We don't have any responsibilities whatsoever.
Nope, we're not responsible for the calls on the racetrack. We'll leave that to our capable admin to do that. You can't put the village idiots in charge of that, Nation.
No, we just walk around with cotton candy. We don't do
That's
anything
right.
else.
They just hired us here because we look good, didn't they?
Well, maybe you, but not me.
You're the one that said you'll rock the pants.
Well, yeah.
I was gonna see if we'd have a
I'm
lead
seeing it
change.
now. That didn't look like any contact.
Do what?
I'm just seeing it now. That didn't look like any contact.
Looked like there's a little bit of air between them, didn't it?
There's something in between.
Yeah, it's called a crappy server tonight, it looks like.
I've seen Ghost Adventures. I think I know what it was.
I've seen some cars blinking around. I seen two of them wreck when you could have fit a truck or two in between them. Literally.
Damn.
There was that much room. I'm like, what in the heck?
I guess I missed something.
Yeah, and we seen that one there. It looked like there was quite a bit of space between those two trucks, too. So
There was a little bit.
I think we rolled a crappy server tonight, and it does happen. Nothing we can do about it, but the guys will just have to make sure they give each other a little bit more room. Just a little bit.
Just a skosh.
Good news is we are 31 laps into this thing, so 109 laps to go here in Kentucky. Mile-and-a-half track. Once they start going green, it don't take long for them to click the laps off, does it?
No, it really don't, but you got to get those green flag runs.
We got to get our stream fired up, get some chats going on in there. Make sure you vote for your favorite driver for Driver of the Day.
And me.
Also, make sure if you or your driver's into energy drinks that you check out rogueenergy.com. Use the code CLICKTHETICKER on checkout. Save 10%. We want to thank Rogue Energy for sponsoring WFO Racing League. And be a good time to thank Nation for showing up. Hal Jr., good to have you guys.
I finally
in the booth
got
tonight.
here.
Hey, man, I love being here.
Thank all of the viewers out there on YouTube that watch us, put up with us, and tolerate us.
Mostly me.
Got to thank the drivers for showing up tonight, who always put on a heck of a show for them. And thank little Corey Reese, our admin. Does a hell of a job, and I'm sure he's doing a good job down there tonight. Other than that, exciting things coming up. Powder Puff Race. Trucks at Las Vegas for the ladies. It's going to be the wives' girlfriends, the driver's girlfriend, the driver's girlfriend's girlfriend, mothers, grandmothers, sisters, aunts, nieces. One and all, bring them to a racing rig. Let's go to Vegas in the trucks and let these ladies have at it.
Is that night?
Yeah, we'll do Vegas night.
Okay.
Make it a little cooler weather. Maybe make the truck drive a little bit better for them. I'll test the truck there first and make sure it drives good.
I still haven't got a yes on that.
Oh, you'll get a yes. Have her watch a broadcast.
She does.
We got some ladies that watch a broadcast.
That could be the problem.
I know Melissa's going to race. We'll probably get Pat racing. We'll have to get Cindy racing. They're getting ready to go. Pace cars in. Bradley Cooper, your leader. Troy Cook restarting second. Dustin Schwingle in third.
Green flag,
Green flag's out. Bradley held them till the green again. And we are back racing in Kentucky. Good restart by the field here. This time it's a little different. You see the 51 getting that run off the middle of the corner there down the back straightaway. 47's to his inside. We'll have to see how this plays out. Looks like the 47's going to clear him just barely. That's going to break the momentum of the 51 down the front straightaway there. Yeah, that inside line has that advantage in the corner, and they move up there, and it kind of blocks the run that you get on the outside, and there ain't really nowhere you can go. And you don't really want to go to the bottom because you're just going to get hung down there. You see the Mike Buchanan going to the bottom back there underneath the 51. But watch how the middle of this track works here. The run the 51 will get off the corner down the front stretch. He's going to clear Mike Buchanan right now. That's Buchanan driving the 26. Bradley Cooper is going to get out to about a 8 to 10 truck length lead there. So good restart for him.
Driving the tires off it.
Yeah, another one driving the tires off right now is going to be that 41 of Nick Gardner. Nick having a good night. Working up here in the top 5 right now. He's got Steve Seegers behind him. We'll try to cruise back in the field a little bit here while we're under green. Right behind them is going to be the number 70 of Robert Ballantyne. Then we're going to see the number 92. That's going to be Dylan Altum right there. He's got the 86 of John Sanu working to his outside. Behind them in the Hot Wheels truck is going to be the number 19 of Rick Reiner. Right behind Rick there in the 81 will be Travis Pryor. Behind Travis in the 14 is going to be Jeff Martin. Good racing between the 92 and the 86. We're going to stay here for just a moment. 92 working the bottom, 86 on the high side. Getting a little bit close there. Looks like the 92 is finally going to get the 86 cleared off the corner here. You see the 81 trying to size up the 19 right now. These guys are kind of falling in line, not a lot of side-by-side racing. And I'm sure that's all going to hopefully benefit us getting a long green flag run here. Unlike the K&N Series cars, the trucks run 100% fuel, so they can go about twice the distance on green flag. We're watching the 3 truck of Hal Amy. He's working around Wesley Whitfield in the 74. You can also see the 68 working back there. That's going to be Kevin Strandberg driving the 68. Looked like the 74 might have got up into the wall a little bit. Going to give that position to Strandberg and to Hal Amy. Go back a little bit farther behind Wesley. You're going to see the number 80 back here. That's Jay Pryor. Right behind him's the 77, Garrett Helmlinger. Behind Garrett's Joshua Stevens in the 22. Go back to see the 24, Jonathan Roberts. Got the 5 back here. That's going to be Ryan Malashak. Ryan Gallagher driving a 17. Can bring up the rear of the field there. We skipped Brian Jones when we were going through it. Brian's riding in the 22nd spot right now. So that's the rundown of the field.
The yellow flag is out.
There it is.
And there's our caution flag.
Damn it.
70, 92, 86 again. Let's see who else. All right, we'll try to get on a truck here and figure out what happened. Hit the instant replay with fire.
Fire.
We love it. Got our fire burning it down. Oh, you can see him racing real tight here. Looked like the 86 got out of shape. Went down there and made contact with the 70 and hard contact with the outside wall, 92 involved. And it looked like the 80 just waylaid the 86 when he was sideways. Oh, you hate it. You hate to see it. Take a look at it one more time here. Oh, may have been a little air or net coat or something between the 70 and the 41, caused them to wiggle just a bit. Got the 86 wiggling, and he seemed to maybe lose control there, and it was on from there. And, man, the 80 just had nowhere to go. And that's your WFO double take on that replay.
I'm looking at it now.
Now we can see the cars coming down pit road. Bradley Cooper's going to lead them down. Not sure what happened to the 51. It was showing him as a leader.
I don't know if that was netcode or not.
Yeah, I don't know that the 86 might not have just got out of shape there because of what happened in front of them. Sometimes you yank the wheel in reaction to what you see in front of you. As we're watching the race off pit road, looks like Bradley Cooper and the 11 is going to win the race off pit road here. See all the cars race off. I'm going to try to be diligent with the camera angles tonight, work a few different ones for everybody. Maybe even do a couple of in-cars and stuff, maybe coming up to the restart. That'd probably be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
That would be cool.
I'll move a driver in here real quick. Landon Deerhold, you got a copy, buddy?
I sure do.
We got you up here in the broadcast booth. Tell us how your race is going, Landon.
Well, just kind of trying to keep it out of trouble right now.
Yeah, we seen that out there. Looked like you got a few quick cautions. How's the truck feel?
Feels good for the first couple laps, but once we get single file, it seems like you can't hardly pass anybody. And if you take them too wide, you got to check up so much. You're worried about taking somebody else out.
Yeah, what are you? It looks like everybody's using the bottom lane when it comes to the short run, and then kind of as the tires go, are you moving up the track a little bit, or?
I'm trying to run the first seam, get my right front just a little bit of air, especially if people are running the bottom. But yeah, as the tires wear, I definitely move up just a little bit.
All right. You got anyone you want to thank, Landon?
Yeah, definitely got to thank Strada Italiano in Asheville, the best Italian restaurant in North Carolina. So, and the social lounge as well. So.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we see it on your paint job there. Good looking truck tonight. We wish you the best of luck, Landon.
Yes, sir. We appreciate it.
What room were you in down there?
TI Racing.
All right, gotcha, buddy. That's Landon Deerhold. We want to get him in here to give a little shout out for the sponsor. We got time for one more for this restart, you think?
Hell yeah.
Who do we want to get up here?
I'm looking through the field. Whoever you want.
Let's get the Coop up here.
All right, go Coop.
Bradley Cooper. This is Vern Nation and Junior in a broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
Yo, what up?
How's that truck feel up front?
It feels great in clean air. See what this 24's got here. He's got a little damage, so I'm hoping to get him on the outside into one and clear him.
Also, I wanted to ask you, I noticed you taking restarts all the way to green. You know that the leader controls those, right?
Yeah, I courtesy thing, I guess. I get a better launch, so I just don't want to spin the tires.
All right. And we know when you're getting ready to go to green. You got anyone you want to thank real quick?
You guys, WFO, everybody, for putting this on. You guys do a great job.
Awesome, Bradley. Go get them, buddy. That's Bradley Cooper.
Green flag, green flag.
Restarting second. I think I threw him off a little bit, Nation. He didn't get going on that restart.
Nice going, Fern.
I broke it.
Stop breaking shit.
Damn it, I broke it. Oh, they're 3 wide back there with Steve Seegers for a moment. They get it straightened out.
The newest member of Amy Motorsports is doing good, and Vern's like, nah, throw with the stick and the bicycle tire.
He's fighting back. We move back up to second, and you see 4 wide back there behind him. These guys are going at it. Troy Cook, Steve Seegers, Travis Pryor. Rick Reinert looking at the back there. He's going to try to make a move under the 14. That's going to be Jeff Martin. See the 41 of Nick Gardner in the middle of this. Gentlemen, we got a fight back here. This is going to be, I think, 4th on back. Troy Cook, 51, working the bottom. Steve Seegers working the top. Nick Gardner in the 41 working the middle. Travis Pryor there working the bottom in the 81. 3 different lines right there. Actually, 4 different lines from those trucks. Oh, Travis has got it loose. Man, I don't think he's going to save
The
it.
yellow flag is out.
No, he didn't.
Damn it.
All right, we'll check that out one more time. We got fire on our instant replay.
Fire.
We like fire.
We do like fire.
All right, let's see what happens to the 81 here. Travis Pryor. I don't know if there might have been a little bump with the 16. Got him loose. He tried to hold it. Gets up into the wall. 94 is going to get into him. That looks like that's going to be it for the problem. I don't think the damage is too serious on any of the trucks, which is a good sign. I'm going to try that right now. Try to go back a little bit farther. Take a look at it through the 14's cockpit view. Got a lot of drivers telling me that. Check this out from my view. In my view, we'll try to get as much of these as we can. I'm going to go back a little bit farther here. To change our view. Here we go. We're looking at it from the way that Jeff Martin in the 14's seen it. See him riding behind the 41, looking to the inside, just kind of trying to stay in line here. Cindy burning it down for us in the chat. Loving it. We love it. I think I went back like 2 laps too far, Nation.
Whoops. It happens.
81 gets it loose. He pulls it sideways. He almost had it saved. Watch the 14. Just wanted to show off there, get the cockpit view. Watch how I can turn down underneath this guy. Good job missing that one, Jeff. And with that, I'm going to let you and Junior run the broadcast booth. I'm going to take me a quick break, and I'll be right back.
All right.
I need to go get a beer.
Well, hurry up, because I do too.
You go first.
Wait. Be right back.
All right.
All right, Junior, you got the booth for a minute.
Yep.
Green flag, green flag.
All right, we're back to green flag here.
Sounds like Vern got some of them cookies.
Nope, no cookie. It's actually a pork loin.
Damn, that's better than a cookie.
Yeah, it is.
Actually, it is, and I'm enjoying it with my nice, refreshing glass of what?
Country time lemonade.
Please, Rogue Energy.
I don't know how good that would go with pork-a-loin.
It's actually pretty good.
I wish I could say I
awesome.
was enjoying my Rogue Energy, but it's still in Wisconsin.
Boy, Dustin Schwingle got out to a good restart, and he's got him a nice, comfortable advantage, a little over half a second right now. The race is behind him. That's going to be the 11 there, Bradley Cooper. Outside of him is the 26 of Mike Buchanan. You see Troy Cook in the 51, Jeff Martin in the 14. Jeff having a good run now. He's getting that 14 up towards the front of the field. Right behind him is going to be Rick Reinert in the Hot Wheels number 19. The race is for second, side by side. Number 11, Bradley Cooper. 26, Mike Buchanan. Travis, you had that truck up there doing a good job tonight. I don't think it's time to sit out of the trucks just yet. Oh,
No.
You see the 11 slide up a little bit. He's going to almost went 3 wide there. Troy didn't quite get there, so. I thought it was going to be 3 wide, but it wasn't. Now they're going to go single file here for a second. A little close racing between the 11 and 26. 11's finally going to get them clear. They're not side by side anymore. You can see them two running about the same line. Troy running just about a lane lower than them in 3 and 4 there. Want to see him go green for a little bit of a run here, Nation. It looks like these are going to be pretty exciting to watch over a long run.
What's it going to take to calm these guys down?
Sometimes it just takes a stern voice from the admin.
Well, he needs to start swinging that stern voice.
And here come the votes for the 3.
Now moving back a little farther, watching a pretty good race here between the 16 and the 22. That's going to be Steve Seegers and Joshua Stevens. I knew the 22. It was on the tip of my tongue. Sorry about that, Joshua. Go behind them. I've seen a little racing kicking up back here. You see the 3 of Hal Lamy, though. He's all by himself. Truck looks good, too, Nation. I don't think he scratched your paint.
You better not scratch my paint.
Back here a little farther, though, I can't guarantee no paint's going to not get scratched. They're racing. See the 24, the 74, Wesley Whitfield, Jonathan Roberts. Who do we got behind them there? 09, that's going to be Demarius Hickenbottom. Well, I'm blinking a little bit. Boys, I still got connection on your end?
Yes, sir.
Well, I think I lost connection with iRacing. That is not good.
I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, you're going to lose the stream in a minute. If you can hear me on YouTube, we'll get it reset for you quickly. Actually, I think I just reconnected with it. I'll tell you guys what. This is a terrible server that we have tonight. All right, just a little bit of a delay. We're back to racing action here. That's my first strike tonight, isn't it, Nation?
You've got 1 strike so far.
1 strike.
All right, now I'm seeing it.
Yeah, it's a little glitch. We've had a bad server on iRacing tonight, so you've seen some of the drivers have a lot of problems with netcode, and I just had a momentary disconnect from iRacing. But we got it back now, so we're good to go. That was weird, too, because I could still see everything. I just couldn't switch cars or cameras.
Hey, the fans get a little scenic view of Kentucky.
Bonus.
And there it is. It's back. I see it on the live stream.
Yeah.
All right. The lead is starting to shrink a little bit. These second, third, and fourth place trucks are starting to run the leader down. They've shaved about 0.4 of a second off of it. They, meaning Bradley Cooper in the 11. 26 behind him, Mike Buchanan. 51 right behind him, Troy Cook. This your top 4 right here. I'm wanting to say that all 4 of these guys have led at least a lap tonight, but I'm not real sure. They go off into 3 and 4. Or see if they can cut any into his lead any. It don't look like they did this lap. If they did, it was very little. Distance stays about the same. I don't think it has anything to do with these guys being lined up and drafting together or anything. It's just going to be longer run, who manages tires better. We go back here. I see the 74 Wesley Whitfield. He may have fallen a lap down. Got the 14, no. Jeff Martin, who's not. Rick Reinert in the 19. I think I see the 45 back there. Brian Jones. Well, we tried to kill the stream tonight, Nation. It didn't work, so we're going to carry this thing on to lap 140, buddy.
It's even after you click the ticker and it's still go.
I know it. We've clicked the ticker more than once tonight.
Hell yeah.
And if you need a pick-me-up, you can go see Rogue Energy. Use promo code Click the Ticker. Save yourself 10% on it.
TheRogueEnergy.com.
That's right. Now here's some racing back here. Got the 5, the 3, the 94, Landon Deerhold, Hal Amy. I think at 5 is Ryan Malachak, maybe. I don't know. One time I'm going to have him pronounce his last name so I can understand it. If I hear it once, we might be good. I might have to hear it 3 times, right, Nation?
It's Malachak.
Malachak, that's it. So I had it right.
Yeah, you had it right.
All right. That's all that matters. Oh, Hal Amy almost got a bumper full of that 94 right there. Landon Deerhold going to drive to the bottom, take that position away from Hal. Hal's still having a good, solid night here.
He didn't scratch my paint, did he?
Nope, he hasn't scratched your paint yet. And that is why I said he's having a good, solid night.
Hell yeah.
Meanwhile, up towards the front here, I see the lead has shrunken even further. Got the 11 of Bradley Cooper closing up on Dustin Schwingle. Mike Buchanan running third, not too far behind these guys right now. Mike having a good night tonight. More driver of the day votes coming in, which reminds me that if you're joining us in the broadcast, make sure you put your vote in for your favorite WFO Racing League driver of the day. We're going to tally those votes up at the end of the broadcast. We're going to bring your favorite driver in here, and we're going to give them 5 minutes of fame, ain't we, Nation?
Probably not 5 whole minutes.
All right, 3 minutes of fame then.
Probably 3 minutes.
All right, we'll do 3 minutes of fame. 2.5 minutes, what the hell?
Damn.
Oh, we got some racing here for the lead. Bradley Cooper in the 11, and he's loose. He's loose. He saves it, Nation. The
Hell
Coop
yeah.
has saved it. Man, what a save there. Good job, Bradley Cooper.
If you're a movie star, you can do shit like that.
That's wheeling the truck right there. I've seen some other people not be so fortunate. We know he's got a fast truck. He got up there, was going for the lead. He just got loose underneath of him there, but damn it, he saved it.
What would you do in that situation?
I'd have saved it and went on just like he did.
But, I mean, would you kind of slow down a little bit? Or?
Yeah, well, you're going to have to slow down because to save it, you got to get out of the throttle.
But, I mean, not try to catch him right now. Maybe try to wait a couple of laps and then catch him.
Well, I'm probably after I made my tires that angry. I'm probably
That's
going to
what
let
I
my
mean.
tires cool down, and then I'll go again, Nation.
Right, that's what I meant. I'm like you ain't just going to go right back after him.
I let my tires cool off and get my heart settled down a little bit. You're racing like that, especially when you're going for the lead. I mean, your adrenaline gets pumped up.
Yeah.
And you have a problem like that, and it's like somebody hit you with them damn suction cups that they shock the shit out of you with when your heart stops, Nation. Defibrillator. It's like you got hit. Yeah, it's like you got hit by the defibrillator and wakes you right up, man. You'll slow that thing down. You just want to settle it down. Don't get the tires,
Right.
make them happy again because they're angry. You can see Bradley right now riding behind the number 14, Jeff Martin. We know Bradley's got a fast truck. He's just going to have to be patient, working his way back up to the front.
He ain't letting him get too far away.
No, he's got the 14 in his sights. Oh, I accidentally hit the instant replay, Nation.
Cool. We get to see it again.
Yeah, what the hell was I thinking? It ain't
You
even
gotta think
caution.
of the positive on that.
We'll go back to live. We're good. That's strike number 2 on Vern.
Hey, we like to see the
Bradley's going to
fire.
get the spot from the 14 now. Score Bradley Cooper back up in the 3rd position. Drop the 14 back 1 to 4th here. See the 45 and 19. Close racing right there. We are halfway through now, over halfway. Driver of the day vote still coming in.
I got him.
Corey, since you're watching the broadcast, I hope you got those guys settled down out there. They're ready to do some green flag racing. Good racing back here, though. We've kept an eye on it for a while. Bradley Cooper up there in 3rd. You got Jeff Martin in 4th in the 14. Rick Reinert in the 19 riding in the top 5. Brian Jones just outside of the top 5 looking in here. Behind them, you're going to see the 16, Steve Seegers. Right behind Steve is going to be that number 51 of Troy Cook. Cruise back a little bit farther. We got the 68 of Kevin Strandberg. Well, he disappeared on me again. That feller's like Houdini.
Damn it.
We'll go back here to the 5 of Malashak, the 41 of Nick Gardner. The 41 was running up towards the front earlier. I'm scoring him back in 13th now, Nation, so I don't know if this run goes on, if he's struggling with them tires a bit or what's going on.
I'd say he probably is.
Back behind him in the 14th position is going to be the number 3 of Hal Amy. Hal having a good night. I'm sure he would like to be up a little bit farther, make it a better night, but the race isn't over yet.
The yellow flag is out.
We got a caution flag.
Damn it.
I don't know what happened or where it happened. Oh, 68's in it. So we got one to focus on. We're going to hit the instant replay here. Fire! Got the fire.
Fire. And a lot of people don't know that is an actual car burning.
Oh, that's cool. I could say part of the problem here is the 68's connection still isn't up to par. We've seen issues with that earlier. And I bet you our old friend Netcode hits this again, but we're going to find out. Anytime I'm on a car like that and you see it, oh, that wasn't Netcode that time. That was good old racing contact. 68 almost had it saved, and it come back to the outside on him, went the other way, and then he started blinking at the end of the wreck here. Pretty good green flag run there, Nation.
Yeah, it was the longest one, wasn't it?
Yep, that's the longest one we've had tonight. We're going to watch a race on pit road here. Actually, we're going to watch a race off of pit road, Nation.
Well, you're going to see it. I'm going to wait 15 damn minutes before YouTube catches up with it.
YouTube is much slower than Twitch.
Oh, way slower.
I might have another idea on how to stream to them both at the same time, but... Oh, here's a race off. Oh, look at that. The Coupe's going to come out second, Nation.
Hell yeah. Now, for the record, I have not put my vote in yet.
I believe Dustin Schwingle is going to once again win that race off of pit road. Give a round of applause to the 47 and that crew there. Want to thank all the viewers tonight. If you like what you're seeing, you can give us a like, maybe a subscribe if you haven't done so. I've seen we picked a couple subscribers up tonight. We definitely appreciate every one of them. We appreciate everybody that comes in and watches a broadcast. Everybody at WFO would like to thank you for it. I think, right, Nation?
Hell yeah, man. Thank y'all.
I'll be the
You are
WFO
correct.
I can be the spokesperson, right?
Spokesperson has to wear the yoga pants.
That ain't happening. So Nation will be the spokesperson.
Nope, it's you.
Nope, you're rocking those things, remember?
No, you got to do
That's
it.
what
You
you
just
said.
said.
Spokesperson does not wear the yoga pants, only talks about the person that's going to wear the yoga pants.
Nope. They have to rock those things like when they go to work the next day.
You know what? If it picked us up, viewers and subscribers, I'll probably rock some yoga pants. I ain't scared.
I ain't scared.
Difference in me, I'm not scared.
I regret being drunk that night.
So he'd put them on and wouldn't even remember it.
Oh,
No, I
Junior,
mean bringing the whole thing up.
were you drunk the night you brought that up?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's actually on you now.
I was wondering how that come about anyway. I mean, we were talking about hats and T-shirts, and then he just pops out with, and yoga pants.
The hot HR lady at work I was telling you about was wearing them.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Did you ask her out yet?
No,
Why not?
there's a big age difference.
I don't
So?
care. Age ain't nothing but a number.
She's old enough to be with my mom.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
No.
Just saying.
I'll do it
It's just
tomorrow.
saying.
Just saying, it ain't nothing but a number. So
I will send you a brand new $10 bill if you do it tomorrow.
you can pretend like you don't know how to count.
I'll do it tomorrow.
Then there ain't no difference at all, is there, Nation?
Nope. None. My wife's
Oh.
older than me.
I'll ask her tomorrow.
Technically, my wife's a little older than me too.
So,
So what's the
There we
problem,
are.
Junior?
yeah, Junior, come
we
on.
proved a
step it up.
point. I ain't gonna say that too loud because my wife's literally only a couple months older than me.
Oh, my wife's 5 years older than me.
Oh, you know this one's only about half my or double my.
Is she hot?
Yeah.
If she's
All
hot,
right,
she's
then. Who-
hot.
Who gives a shit, bro?
Who cares about the age? It ain't nothing but a number. Oh, whoa. I'm not sure what's happening here.
What's going on?
I just watched a truck do something crazy.
Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green.
Pull out a cane and a top hat and start dancing.
I don't know if Steve Seeger's lost his wheel or connection with it or what there. We're going to let Corey get that straightened out.
He'll straighten it out.
Field's going to get straightened back out behind the pace car here. Get settled back in. You know what I'm going to bet you happened? I'm going to bet you that gentleman's screen blacked out.
Why would it do that?
I've seen it do it before. Windows updates or anything can do it. Windows 10 is nothing but glorified malware.
Yeah, it's a virus.
You're at the mercy of Windows whenever they want to do updates to your system or restart your computer. You can't do nothing about it.
But what new system do I have, Vern?
You have Linux Mint 19 on that little
I do.
laptop, which works really good, really solid operating system.
Fast as hell on this old laptop.
But unfortunately, iRacing no longer supports running on Linux, so we're stuck to using this Windows shit.
Yeah, I got my Alienware, and it does pretty good.
We're getting ready for another restart, lap 82 of 140. So this thing is winding down. Pace car's in. I don't think our scoring monitor's right. Dustin Schwingle in the 47's the leader. He's going to rocket off on the restart. Right behind him is going to be the 11 of Bradley Cooper, going to clear out for second. Third's going to be the 26, Mike Buchanan. Fourth, we're going to see the 45. That's Brian Jones. Steve Seeger's riding back in the fifth spot in the 16. Brian Jones looking to get a run on the 26 here. He's all over his tailgate. Going to look to the inside. There's room. It's there. Mike's going to give him room. But Mike's going to enjoy the advantage of the high side right there, taking the momentum. Damn it. Tongue-tied again, Nation.
Happens.
Happens every time, it seems like, every broadcast. I'll get talking.
I blame mine on alcohol.
I talk a little faster than my southern ass will let me.
It happens, bro.
It does. We call it a Florida issue.
He's talking to these West Virginia people, and they talk so slow. Like, my God, you're trying to tell me a story that I went to the store, and it takes 5 minutes to say that.
Yeah, my mind's just computing it faster than the words come out of my mouth is what happens.
It happens, man. Not a problem.
But we can't be perfect all the time, right? If so, I would be a broadcaster in real life.
Mm-hmm.
So we can just say that the racing's good right now. Got the 45 of Brian Jones doing battle back there. Steve Seegers in the 16. Good racers, been up here all night. Jeff Martin peeking back in the picture in the 14 there. I think Jeff's just looking for a clear way to go there. Lead change. Why I wasn't paying attention. New leader, number 11, Bradley Cooper. Bradley Cooper in the 11.
I think there's a movie star that's the same name.
I'm not sure about that.
I could Google it. I don't know.
I know we got Bradley Cooper leading this race. Second place now is going to be the 47, Dustin Schwingle. Third place is going to be the 45, Brian Jones.
I could Google it, but I'd probably get a hangover with my notebook.
Mike Buchanan, Steve Seegers, Jeff Martin in the 14. Nick Gardner in the 41. Rick Reiner in the 19, 51 of Troy Cook. Troy riding in the 9th position, still inside the top 10, but look who's moved into the 10th spot, none other than the number 3, Hal Amy.
Right.
Paint still looks good, Nation, so don't
They're
panic.
not scratching.
He's going to be doing some racing with the number 2 here.
He's actually the driver of the day leader.
Yeah, that number 2 is Walt Augustino Witz. Hopefully.
Walter Augustino Witz.
I'm going to call him Walt August. That's Walt August from now on.
Augustino
Just
Witz.
call him Walt.
Walt looking for a run on the number 3 here. I don't know if he's going to find one. Hal looks to be pretty content in his line. Oh, 2's going to start working the high side of the track here, about the middle of the track. But the 3's going to get a good run off the bottom of the corner. Move on back from them. We're going to see the 77, Garrett Helmlinger. 17, Ryan Malashak, right?
Yes, sir.
No, the Ryan Gallagher's in the 17. Malashak's in the 5. So that's Ryan Gallagher in the 17. And going back to the 22, it's going to be Joshua Stevens. Going to take it back around one more time to the number 09, Demarius Hickenbottom. Back again, I don't know where it took us. Out 74, Wesley Whitfield. Wesley riding in the 16th spot. Now we're going to find the 5. That's going to be Ryan Malashak riding in the 17th spot. We would have went to our 18th, but that's the 68 of Kevin Strandberg, and I think after the last deal, he might be done. So with that, we'll go back to our leader. And a good fight for second place back here. You can see that the 45 of Brian Jones caught up to the 47 there. These guys all pretty close together.
We've had a few green flag laps here.
Yeah, it seems like as it went later, it took them a little longer than it did in the K&N last night to get it sorted out. But since they've got it sorted out, it looks like these guys are having a lot of fun out there right now.
I think I'm going to go ahead and cast my vote for that 3.
You're going to go with the 3 when the coupe is leading?
Yep.
I'm going to have your head check, Nation.
Already cast right there.
All right, so Nation put his vote in for the 3, but we've seen Nation revert on that before.
Nope. Not doing that.
Well, we've seen you do it before, so if I was...
did it once.
If I was... You did it twice, and if I was Hal,
I did it once.
I wouldn't even count that vote until the very end.
It's staying there.
You got the... You're kind of like, what do they call that? Fair weather kind of
Fair
guy?
weather friend.
Fair weather friend?
Nope. I got him.
You're the bandwagoner?
Even if he doesn't win, he hasn't scratched my paint.
Technically, you do have a point there. He has not scratched your paint, so...
I mean, that's my guy right there.
All right. You heard it. He said he's going to stick with Hal. Hal's riding back there all by himself. Your paint's still safe, Nation. Hal's still riding in the 10th spot. He's actually pulled a little bit of a distance on Walt in the 2-car. So he's by himself. The paint is safe.
Don't say this much on live broadcast, but let's go, Dad.
There
All
you
right,
go.
we see a vote come in for the number 2 there, just talking about Walt. Nicholas, hopefully we were pronouncing his name right. I just switched it to August. I'm going to say Augustinowitz, and if that is correct, you can say yes in the broadcast. If not, just say no.
I'd say that's right.
Yeah, you got that right, Jonathan, man. I mean, I've seen the 68 have problems. I've seen the net code be very bad tonight. And even a broadcaster lost connection at one time. So, racing up front for the lead. The 11's got a little bit of breathing room. Can't say the same for the 47. He's under a lot of fire from the 45 right now. Dustin Schwingle in second. Brian Jones wants second. We'll see if these guys get it sorted out pretty quickly here. We're working 97 to 140. I don't think they can go all the way green from the last time they pitted, Nation. But I might be a certified liar. Oh, we moved back a little bit. We got racing. 19, Rick Reiner. 41, Nick Gardner. 51, Troy Cook. Troy's trying to make his way back up there. He's going underneath the 19 here. Close as it gets, he says. Not bad, Nation. We'll take it. I'll keep pronouncing it. I just didn't want to completely destroy it. Nation probably hauled off to get a beer. Hal Jr.'s probably still with me, though.
Yeah, I'm sitting here enjoying my beer.
You ain't went to sleep yet, huh?
No, it's not for like another hour.
I'll tell you what, your dad's doing pretty good there, Junior. He's got that 3 truck in the right direction right now, sitting inside the top 10 here late in the race.
I did.
Yep, I knew you went and got a refill.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a little quiet from our chat room there just a tad bit.
But I did notice a real big difference tonight.
I'm thinking we might be missing Melissa. I haven't seen her chat in a little while. Think she bailed on us, Nation?
No, she's still here.
She's here.
She wouldn't leave us.
Yeah, Jonathan, it's just wacky servers. I mean, that's the only way to put it. I noticed it early in the race tonight that we were going to have issues with it. And I'm sure it's not just us. It's everybody in the hosted sessions and iRacing. Oh, we got us the second place battle now. If we didn't have one before, we got it now. 45 and 47. Looked like he was giving this tailgate a couple kisses there. Looked like the 45 kiss on the 47's tailgate, Nation.
It happens.
We don't recommend that. Definitely don't want to try it at home. Somebody might get
Or-
injured.
Or in prison.
Oh, she's there. She didn't bail on us.
Told you she ain't going anywhere.
Nation's going to need you to ship him those silver yoga pants.
Yep. I live in Florida.
Yeah, bullshit. He lives in West Virginia.
Nope. I live in Florida.
He don't have an actual mailing address, as there's not very many of them in West Virginia, apparently, but...
They go to like an outhouse.
An outhouse.
An outhouse in the side of the mountain.
Yeah. Indoor plumbing, not a thing.
All right, that's an interesting list that I just pulled up and didn't know I could do. I'll be damned if I do that again, Nation.
What'd you do?
I pulled up a list that made it easier.
List of what?
Oh, we're sorry, Melissa. We hated to see it. I think half the wrecks tonight we can blame iRacing servers for.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, this race for second, though, where lap 104 is really heated up. It is really heated up. Three-way battle. Brian Jones now underneath of the 47 of Dustin Schwingle. Schwingle's going to hold him off on that high side, using the momentum.
Ringo.
Yeah, it's time to have you a cold drink there, Melissa. Enjoy the rest of the broadcast.
I have beer.
Oh, she's from West Virginia, Nation.
Uh-oh.
Nation be in the outhouse.
Vern, you're in trouble.
No, you're in trouble.
You know, you're in trouble.
You are.
I just said I'm in Florida. He's in West Virginia.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
and it escalated to the point where you said that the numbers were on the outhouse.
Damn it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm busted.
We're both guilty of it, though, Nation.
Melissa, are you still in West Virginia? Because if you're not, you don't get to save.
Oh, 14's loose. He saved it. Damn nice save, Jeff Martin. Right when I was clicking back there, Jeff puts it sideways and just had a heck of a save. You'll see it coming up, Nation.
14.
This next glass of Tito's vodka is to you, my friend. There's the 41, Nick Gardner. I think that 14 might be coming in to get him some tires. Maybe a new fresh pair of underwear after that one.
Some underpants.
Exactly. He's had enough of that thing. It looked like it was handled just a little bit ill there. What do you tell your crew when you bring that thing down pit road?
Damn.
What do you tell the crew, though?
I'd like some underpants, please.
Now, I don't think you would have to ask them. I'd think that would be automatic, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah, they probably already have them sitting there.
Go Colts.
I'm from Indiana.
Isn't that funny? You're from Indiana, moved to West Virginia. She's from West Virginia, moved to Indiana.
What the hell kind of shit is that?
I don't know. It's kind of like oxymoron. It's backwards.
Don't say oxy around here.
Get old Junior excited or what?
No, you get these hillbillies around here excited. I'm just saying, that's a fact.
Oh
Ain't
my
like
God.
it ain't like I'm making up stories.
I don't know about you,
Why the
Nation.
hell would Junior get excited?
Nobody does.
Well,
I don't even know about me.
he said to be quiet with the oxy, and you're the only other one in the booth with me.
I'm just saying.
What the hell?
So I just
Shut up,
assumed.
Junior.
I mean, I just correctly assumed there, Junior.
OxyClean? What the hell?
What are you doing with OxyClean? Cleaning the toilet?
I'm
yellow
glad
flag
he
is
said
out. Oh, we
OxyClean
got a
and
caution.
not the other one.
We got to find the guilty party of it. Well, we might have found him.
Did we find him?
Maybe. Let's do it with fire. We always got to have fire.
Fired up, bro.
You know what? I can actually tell that's a car burning down now as I look at it a little closer.
Yeah, it is.
All right, when I looked at who slowed down, I see the two of Walt. What happened there? I seen a little bump between the two and the 86. Oh, that would be what happened. We're going to take a little different look at it. I think I might have to have a driver come to the hauler, Nation.
Uh-oh.
Yes, sir.
Get her done.
Oh, we don't like games. Actually, we do. We do iRacing all the time.
Yeah, that is a game.
Technically,
Hey,
it's a game.
Hey, Vern.
Well, when a pilot gets in a flight simulator, you know, the thing that moves, a big-ass $100 million thing that moves around, would you call that a game?
All right.
Maybe.
I will be right back. I'm going to mute the broadcast out because I'm going to go take care of something.
All right.
I'm talking too much. Just tell me to shut up. I will do. I was just about to say that. Alright.
I've been telling you he's been getting aggressive. I imagine.
Yeah, he's on. Oh, he's in Sky Racing. You want me to pull him up here?
I got you.
getting $1.
All right, I'm back.
Next bet.
Hi, Vern.
Sorry about that. I didn't have it muted all the way out, but when we see something crazy like that, one of the things we don't put up with is intentional wrecking.
Is that what it was?
No, it wasn't. After I talked to him, he told me exactly what happened, and he's going to shoot the 2 an apology, and I'm good with that.
I'm good with it.
So he'll get with you, Walt. He owes you an apology there. I owe John an apology because I jumped the gun, but, I mean, what we've seen in the broadcast room, from one angle, it kind of looked like it was something there, didn't it, Nation? So, you know,
Well,
I'm a babysitter a little bit.
I know. You want your league, so.
Now we got a race for the lead up there. Brian Jones in the 45 has got it. The 11, Bradley Cooper, led a lot of laps tonight. He's probably going to want it back. 47 of Dustin Schwingle. 26, Mike Buchanan. 16, Steve Seeger, 16 truck making his way to the front as we get closer to the end. All these guys are single file. 41, Nick Gardner. 77, Garrett Helmlinger. 51, Troy Cook. 19, Rick Reinert. Looks like Reinert's got somewhere to go. He's on the outside of the 51 here. Hal Amy in the 3 coming into this picture. This is all around the 7th position, so 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th right here. Ooh, really close between the 51 and 19 right there. Could have probably stuffed a piece of cardboard between those trucks, Nation.
Piece of toilet paper.
Piece of toilet paper would have got snagged. They're going to get cleared out here, though. 19's going to get the position. 51's going to fall back off of them a couple of truck lengths. Sometimes that can just be the difference in lines in the corner. Things looking a little bit different up front. Bradley Cooper just taking his time, working his way back up. He's about 4/10 off the leader right now. He's keeping them in check, Nation. Keeping them in check.
Yeah, so he's just doing strategy right now since we're getting towards the end.
Yeah, and we got our buddy, see Eyeball in there, watching out. It's kind of funny. He's got that eyeball for his picture, and it says, "I'm watching you." There's still some racing back here. 77, Garrett Helmlinger. 19, Rick Reinert.
I'll be back, gentlemen.
Reinert had him clear, and he is going to move up. 77's going to look to the bottom. Garrett Helmlinger's got a little bit of a run going into the corner. Looked like the 19's going to sell it off in there just a little bit deeper. Give the spot to the 19, Rick Reinert. That's going to be 7th position. Hal Lamey's fallen off of it a little bit. Hal's still riding in the 10th spot.
But no scratches, so.
No scratches. Paint still looks real good.
We're good.
Jason, you want to come in the broadcast booth, Jason? We'll pull him up in the broadcast booth.
Oh, yeah.
Jason, how you
what
doing,
up,
buddy?
Jason?
Pretty good. How about you?
Good, good. Got a good race going. Had a few cautions, but they got it straightened out. Now we're getting some green flag racing.
It tends to do that towards the end of it.
Yeah, it cleans up a little bit. And guys run out of their fast repairs, and they ain't got nothing left to wreck.
They can just walk the dog around. How you been, Jason?
Pretty good. Just working like crazy, like usual.
That's a good thing, man.
I'll tell you what.
90 plus hours in 1 week.
Man, that's a lot. They're putting it on you. Meanwhile, Brian Jones in that 45, he stretched it out to about 7/10 of a second now. I think he might have waited, hit the go button at the end of this thing. .124, 140. See Bradley Cooper back there in the 11 running second, coming under fire from the 47 right now. That's going to be Dustin Schwingle.
Swing.
Schwingle going to swing towards the bottom right here. It's not going to work. Bradley Cooper's going to keep that spot. And we've seen some great racing tonight. Sure, we're going to see some even more great racing tomorrow night when we watch the Xfinity Series race and broadcast it for you. Moving back here a little bit more, taking a look at this battle with the 51 of Troy Cook. He's in there with the 77 of Garrett Helmlinger, 41 of Nick Gardner. These guys have all had a great night. Running inside the top 10 here. Getting late in the race, about 14 laps to go right now. 14 laps is time enough for somebody to burn their tires off, give someone else an advantage. You could actually make up a lot of time here in 14 laps. Up front stayed about the same last lap, about 0.8 of a second difference between the leader and second. Basically, the 45's trying to get away, but the 11's not having none of it.
Now that 11 looks rock solid.
Yeah, he's had a strong car. He's especially strong on the longer run, it seems like. The lead was up to 0.8. It's now cut down to about 0.7. Sometimes you get up there trying to run away and you just burn your tires up.
So he's losing his shit.
He might be, might not be. I mean, we don't know that he's not saving a little, but the lead is coming down a little bit more even. It's kind of weird because it'll, you know, it went down 1/10 and then it went back up 0.5, so. It's actually going down again. You can see they're running a little bit different line. I see the 11 running more towards the middle, where you got the 45 running more towards the bottom. And we've seen this before, that 11 can make that middle work. He's doing it again, coming into the corner to about the center. He's given up a little, but he cut off another 1/10 of a second, Nation.
But can he go all the way? What I mean is
on fuel and stuff, yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
They're good. That last caution that come out took care of that. They can go green for the rest of if they go green, they can go on fuel the rest of the way.
So he can just drive it like he stole it.
Basically, that's what these guys are doing right now. You see 10 to go. This time they're working lap 130 at 140, so. 11 might have made a little mistake because, well, it's funny. Like I said, it'll go up a half. It'll go up 0.5 and it'll fall back down 0.5. I would say that if the 11 keeps doing what he's doing, because he's starting to put a little gap on the 47 now. If he keeps doing what he's doing, he may reel that 45 in. .45 still able to make the bottom work pretty good.
Yeah, I'm like 45 seconds behind you, but it looks like he's doing a really good job.
He's kept it between 6th and 0.7 of a second now for about the last 8 or 9 laps. He had it up to 0.8, like I said, and the 11 was able to cut in on that. So you see two completely different lines in the corner from between the leader and second place. 45 is able to drive it all the way down to the bottom of the racetrack. 11 again using the middle to the top side. And where you see the time go back down is at the end of the straightaway. That's where the 11's able to get he's able to get much more of a run down the straightaway.
Right.
Time's ticking away, 133 of 140. It's still about the
Yeah,
same
I'm on
gap.
like 131.
Oh, the gap just picked up a little bit right there. Went up about 1/10 of a second between first and second. Dustin Schwingle not too far behind second and third there. Mike Buchanan in the fourth spot. All four of these trucks are not too far from each other. Then you go back just a little bit to get to the 16 of Steve Seegers. Back just a little more to get to the 19 of Rick Reiner. And then it's back a little more. There's a little gap to the 51 and then a little gap back here to the 77. The 77's got the 41 of Nick Gardner right with him.
It's still good racing.
It is good racing. This is what we signed up for tonight. We like to see him finish like this. Hopefully we can get a green flag finish.
I got a good feeling we're going to get a green flag finish here.
I wouldn't count the
At
coupe
least
out.
I'm crossing fingers, man.
I wouldn't count the coupe out. He's able to close that back down a little bit more. I can assure you Bradley Cooper's driving that thing like he stole it right now.
He needs to.
I mean, they got 5 laps to go, and you can see visually the distance on between them on the track is getting shorter. So I'm going to say the 11 is on the gas pedal, and he's doing everything he can to catch the 45. But I'll tell you what, that 45's kind of moved up into the line that the 11's been running. So the 45's able to change his line a little bit late in the race here. He's about a seam up right now. Distances went back to, I'll tell you, it looks like it's holding about the same, but man, it looks like that 11's getting closer. They ran about identical laps that time. 4 laps to go. Bradley Cooper's going to have to close that distance quickly now.
I'd say Mr. Jones is watching his rearview mirror real close.
Oh, he's no doubt about that, but he's been able to maintain a pretty decent gap once they got around 7/10 of a second here. You see it dropping down in the 6/10 range, then back up to the 7th, so they're running nearly identical lines down here in 1 and 2. Cruise back a little in these last 2 laps, see if we can find a race going on. Troy Cook not too far behind Rick Reiner there. Maybe close enough to make a move. Hal Amy running in the 11th spot. Truck still clean, having a good solid night. Back up front. See, the gap has stayed exactly the same. And if the gap stays the same, that's probably going to guarantee that our finishing order might stay the same, Nation. Brian Jones in the 45 leading it. Bradley Cooper in the 11 second. Dustin Schwingle in third. I think we interviewed Schwingle last night for second, didn't we? You can't remember, Nation? All right, we're coming through 3 and 4 for the final time here, Kentucky Motor Speedway. Your winner tonight going to be the number 45, Brian Jones. Hanging on for second, you're going to see the number 11, Bradley Cooper. Dustin Schwingle in the 47 is going to hang on for third. Fourth is going to go to the 26 of Mike Buchanan. And rounding out the top 5 tonight is going to be that number 16 of Steve Seegers. How'd our driver of the day vote go? Who's our driver of the day?
It would be who you think it is.
The 3?
It would be the 3.
He's going to be in a pretty good mood. He had a decent night tonight, so we're going to get our top 3 in here, interview them, and thank everybody who tuned in, voted for the driver of the day vote. We really appreciate that. the drivers definitely appreciate it. And we're going to get your driver of the day in for an interview right after we get your top 3. So let's go down here and find Brian Jones first off. And I can take this one.
Okay.
Brian Jones, this is Vern Nation. Hal Jr. up in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yo, what up?
He probably can't hear us. He's burning the tires down. And yes, Cindy, you're right. 51 got second. I think Schwingle might have been third. Brian Jones, you got a copy, buddy? We got you at the broadcast booth.
Schwingle did, in fact, take third.
I just got them mixed up. Brian Jones, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, we got him in here. Congratulations, man. I know you can't hear because you were burning it down.
Yeah, I just had to celebrate. I haven't won an iRacing race in a while, so it was.
Yeah, you look like you kind of waited tonight. You got up there towards the end, and once you got out front, you showed how strong that 45 truck was. Tell us a little bit about it.
He lost his mic, I think.
He's typing. We'll see what he says, and you can translate it, Nation.
Okay.
Nation will be the official translator.
Pitching Japanese, we're screwed.
Oh, no. Please do it in plain West Virginia English.
Even spacing, type slow.
Oh, he quit typing. And he's gone. He disappeared. All right, we're going to go get
He
Bradley
might
Cooper.
be having some issues.
We got to go find Bradley. You want this one, Nation?
No, I want driver of the day.
All right. Bradley Cooper, this is Vern Nation and Hal Jr. in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Man, you look like you had a fast hot rod tonight, but looked like you had to settle for second. Tell us a little bit about that last restart and how it went for you.
I don't know if that 45 sandbagged the whole race or what, but once he got out front, I could not reel him in. He stayed 8/10 ahead of me the whole time. The last 2 laps, I just tried something different and ran the bottom. I don't know what it is about that second groove, but if you stayed up there, even on clean, fresh tires, you were faster. So I just stayed up there the whole time, and apparently those guys caught on. 45 just left.
Yeah, he looked like he was able to maintain that gap between you and him pretty good. I mean, you weren't losing to him, you just weren't gaining on him.
No. And the hardest thing that was getting frustrating was I knew that I was fast, and leading all those laps and being where I was, it was agonizing to watch the back of a truck in those last 40 laps.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I mean, when you're racing that hard and you had a strong truck like you did tonight, it kind of gets frustrating there. But I'll tell you what, you can't complain about second place, buddy.
No, no
Brian
complaints.
Jones.
Yeah, Brian he had a hell of a good line, and he waited till the right time to show it. So kudos to him. He did a good job.
There he is.
And honestly, I have no idea how I didn't wreck on lap 40. I forget who it was, third place finisher. That was Dustin. Came into 3, and I was half sideways out of 4. Somehow kept it on the track.
Awesome job there, Bradley. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, everybody at WFO. Corey, for being up there in the booth. I know it's frustrating tonight. iRacing had some glitches and booted people out, so we had some problems tonight with the server. But other than that, man, it was a great race.
All right, we can leave you up here, or you can move out if you want to. But we've got Brian Jones back up here. He's a race winner. Brian, you got a copy now?
I got you. Got it figured out.
All right, he's got his mic working. Congratulations, man. You definitely showed on that last run you were the truck to beat.
Thanks. It was a struggle all night trying to get through the field. This place it's pretty hard to pass at, especially the way I run it. I run it a little bit differently than most people do. I kind of like to dip down in between 3 and 4 and then come up at the exit of 4, and it just makes it difficult to pass. But I got some lucky breaks on pit road. I was able to pass a couple people, so it worked out in my favor.
Awesome.
Dude, you were on rails.
Yeah, at the end of that, it looked like you were able to maintain that gap really good. You weren't getting away from the field, but they weren't getting up to you. It was staying about the same there at 0.7 of a second. So good job there. I did notice a little bit different line that you were running compared to the guys behind you. And it, like I said, it wasn't a rocket ship faster, but it was enough to maintain that gap. So awesome job. Excellent driving tonight.
Good job, Ryan.
Oh, he muted us.
Thanks. Yeah, I just wanted to not burn up my tires, and I feel like kind of dipping down there between 3 and 4 helped save that right front a little bit there, especially on those long runs. So it worked out.
Absolutely, you did a good job there, Brian. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I just want to thank you guys for putting on a good league, and we come out here and have a lot of fun, and I certainly enjoy it. I want to thank jalopnik.com.
Awesome. We appreciate it. We can move you back down if you want us to, or you can stay in here while we get our third place driver up. I got to find our third place driver.
It'd be Schwingle.
Yeah, there he is. Sometimes he's DS, other times he's his whole name. Dustin Schwingle. You got Vern and Nation, Bradley Cooper, Hal Jr. in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, hey there, guys.
2 nights in a row, man. We got you up here in the broadcast booth. You did.
Yeah.
Sorry about your luck.
Third place tonight. Congratulations there. Tell us about your race.
Yeah, well, it started out kind of like a copy of last night. Didn't quite qualify where I'd wanted, but made my way towards the front with some early pit strategy. And I guess from there, just kind of raced in the top 5 for the rest of the night. And definitely had the better truck on a short run than the long run, but good job to the 45 and 11. I think they were the guys to beat all night.
Yeah, that 47 was definitely fast on that short run. I could see that, the way you fired off on the restarts, and you were strong for about the first 10 laps or so. And then it looked like, what happened? The truck just get too tight or what?
Yeah, a little bit of getting tight and just kind of struggled to find the better line once those tires wore in.
Yeah, I understand that. Definitely been there a few times. How was the racing overall tonight?
At least up front, it was pretty good. I had a lot of good competition up there. Me and the 51 ran together a little bit as well. So again, looked a lot like last night, I would say.
Awesome. Dustin, you got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, lots of things to give out. So for WFO, putting on the race and giving a platform for all the viewers to tune in on, my teammates at TI Racing, and actually tonight a big thanks to Catawba Brewing for sponsoring my truck. I was riding along with the White Zombie tonight, which is their most popular flavor, I believe, if not one of the most. So I encourage all the viewers, if you're in the North Carolina area, to pick some up, or if you're not, to check them out online.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Awesome. You got them some airtime tonight. I know we spent a lot of time on the 47 because you were up there in the mix of it, fighting for it. So thank you for coming out and racing with us, Dustin. And again, congratulations on your podium finish.
All right. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
All right. That was Dustin Schwingle there. You want to pull him up here, Nation? You want me to do the honors?
You go ahead and do the honors. I'm just going to mess with him.
You're going to do the interview?
Mm-hmm.
All right. He's all yours.
Hal, Amy, Nation, Vern, and Hal Jr. up here.
How you doing, man?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
No.
You're funny, boy.
No, he's
Hal, you didn't scratch my paint. Yeah, you had a pretty good race, bro. Well,
Yeah, I did. I had a real good race.
why don't you tell us about it?
It was a handful.
I'm sure it was.
I didn't scratch your paint, but it got scratched. Matter of fact,
Wait, what?
Yeah, he got hit.
It's all right, man.
But one of the wrecks guy done got into me. But I did all my fast repair or didn't use my fast repair, and I did all my optional. And then that last pit, I was concentrating on getting no fuel and just tires, and I could have used my fast repair and didn't. But anyway, I thought we had top 10, but we got 11th. I'm happy.
You should be happy, man. I watched it, and it was awesome.
Yeah, you had a good solid night all night, Hal.
Yeah, it
Nothing wrong with
was a
that.
good run. Better night than I had last night.
Absolutely. And you got the driver of the day.
Driver of the day
2 nights in a row.
by 3.
3 votes tonight.
Awesome.
And
No, he won by 3.
Here's the best part about it, Hal. It's
Yeah.
the first time in a long time that Nation didn't switch his vote at the end.
Really?
Oh, come on. I've done it once.
You've done it twice.
I did it once.
Twice.
What?
I'm
It's
going
twice.
with 1.
Yeah, you better guess about 3 or 4.
There you go.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, Hal knows. Hal knows. He's the one that you're switching on. He knows when you switch teams, Nation. He knew.
Yeah, it was fun.
He knew back when you jumped on the Coop bandwagon.
And
And then the Rorik.
and the Blankenship and the Rorik.
Okay, I might have done that.
Oh, yeah.
Nation's selling out.
Hal, is there anybody you'd like to thank?
Oh, look how he's cutting it short
Of
now, Hal.
course. Of
Damn,
course. You
goddamn
know,
right.
we want to thank all of our loyal fans.
Oh, shit. So I'm not one of them.
You know that, right?
Yeah.
And of course, all of our drivers.
Damn.
You know, everybody in the league. You guys for broadcasting, you know, but mainly people tuning in, viewing, you know, getting into it. We enjoy
And
that.
not switching votes.
Yeah, that's only Nation that does that.
He slammed you about as hard as the outhouse door, didn't he?
He's on that bandwagon, you know.
Yeah,
I
Hal,
stayed
good
with
job,
you
man.
tonight, Hal. I was with you
I
all night.
appreciate it.
Good job both on the track and to your fans in the YouTube chat voting you driver of the day, man. Congratulations.
Awesome. Thank you.
Congrats.
That's
Hal.
what it's all about. Thanks for racing tonight. Glad you had fun. Hopefully everybody did. I know there's some guys that apparently got booted from a server disconnect.
Oh, we had a mess there for a while. I mean, everybody went out, and it was like you could only see your car. You couldn't see nothing else.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's when I seen cars starting to drive through cars there.
Oh, it was a mess. I mean, you couldn't see anything. You could only see your car. Like, something with the server, I think.
Yeah,
But thank God it came back.
server
We got
was
to finish it.
before that happened. I mean, I seen netcode that you could fit 2 trucks in between.
Oh, yeah. We had, you know, I don't know. Corey made, I'll bet, 3 or 4 netcode
3 or 4
calls
netcode
tonight.
calls. Exactly right. And I mean, some of those were just gross netcode.
Yeah.
You could fit
one of
2
them
cars
was like,
between them.
One of them was like 5 feet between them. I was like, what?
Exactly. But yeah, I mean, you fought it off tonight. You kept your connection. I got disconnected briefly. You'll see that in the broadcast, but we got it going again. And
Awesome. You getting Melissa tuned into that wrench?
her and Cindy know how to work that wrench pretty good. I didn't see anything in the broadcast chat tonight that shouldn't be there.
Awesome.
Nope. Not one thing.
So, I mean, of course, we always get our dislike in there, but, you know, I called names out last night, so they know who they are.
Right.
Yeah, we don't need to do that.
We don't
tonight.
have to do it again, and we're not going to do it again because they did it to themselves, and they prove their worth no matter where they go. Right?
That's right.
So, with that, everybody over here at WFO wants to thank all our viewers tonight. We appreciate everybody coming out. We got a
Thank
powder
you.
puff race coming up. It's going to be trucks at Las Vegas. We got a car and a track set up. I am going to test the track with the truck beforehand.
Okay.
It will be at night, so I'll make sure that the truck handles okay, and we'll get the ladies fired up.
When's that going to be, Vern, so that they can get practice and stuff?
They can start practicing now. Just go ahead and start practicing for it if they want to. I'll test in it tonight or tomorrow to make absolute sure that I'm 99.99% that's where we're staying.
All right, man.
So the ladies can start testing for that Las Vegas night.
Yeah, that'll be exciting, I think.
It will. It was hard to come up with a good combination, and Vegas just come to my mind several times. So
We'll have to go and
Vegas,
vote for
baby.
our favorite lady driver.
yeah, we'll get a vote going for the ladies for driver of the day.
It's probably gonna be Al.
We got to get some.
You're funny.
We got to get ladies participating in it. I know that Melissa Altum is in. I think Troy
Cindy's
Cook.
got to get in there.
Yeah, we've got to get Cindy in there, but I don't know how close Cindy is to Troy, or how close she could be to get a steering wheel or something. So I don't know. Maybe we have to ship Cindy something,
we'll
get her
work on
set
it.
up and ready to go. Me and Hal got extra wheels laying around, so
Yeah,
Hell
wheels
don't.
and pedals.
we might get someone set up there, Cindy, if you want to do some sim racing.
I got a whole extra rig here that someone don't use.
A whole extra rig, he said.
I think he was talking about
I
Junior.
think he just slammed Junior.
Damn.
Your pecker hurt, Junior?
Yeah, it's not
How are you feeling now?
How do you like me now?
He slammed that son of a bitch.
It's not because he slammed me.
He slammed it. All
I
right,
done
so
slammed that door.
we got the powder puff race. We know what track it's going to be, and we know that it's going to be. When do we start the chase? 3 weeks.
7th of May.
7th of May.
So yeah, roughly, yeah.
What day do you? I'm going to let Melissa. Melissa, if you're still watching, what day of the week do you think? Because we race on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, so better on a weekend, maybe Monday. I don't know, maybe Monday.
No, not
Friday?
on Monday.
Saturday night.
Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday, that would be.
Well,
even
you don't
better.
know that they don't want to go out and have fun on Saturday night. We're gonna sit
Sunday
around.
night.
And Sunday night, it's all like, oh, I got to go to work
All right,
tomorrow.
we'll
This
just ask
shit
them to
sucks.
vote for it.
Let them vote for it. Pick a night. You ladies pick a night, but don't let it interfere with our race night. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday we're racing, so you pick a night that isn't Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, and we'll get it marked down on the schedule. Nation's going to make us a beautiful flyer. He's going to put our blonde girl that he puts on all my trucks in the WFO yoga pants, and
You know it.
we're going to make a powder puff flyer. We'll put it out there on the website. We'll get it on Facebook. We'll get it on Twitter. I think we got one of those, so we'll get it there too. Nation will wear it on his forehead.
Will not.
With yoga pants.
With the yoga pants and
Won't
wear it right
happen.
on his ass.
Not gonna happen.
He's
But
going to wear it to work.
we're gonna have to really pay attention to that race because
Oh,
you know
Friday night.
Nation might jump in that race to try to win one.
I kind of like it, Friday night. So
Friday night.
what date's that going to be there, Junior?
Well, the chase starts May
On
7th.
Tuesday the 7th, so Wednesday the 8th, Thursday the 9th, Friday the 10th.
Friday, May
the
10th. It's set.
Friday
Sounds
the
like
10th.
a horror movie.
Oh, it ain't. It's going to be a powder puff race. First ever. So it's the inaugural WFO powder puff race. Melissa claims she's too old to go out, and I don't think there's any such thing as that.
Nah, there's no such thing as too old.
No.
All right, gentlemen.
I'm looking at
You
a
ain't too
replay,
old till
Vern,
you're
so.
dead.
Junior, you got some yoga pants to chase down tomorrow. Remember, age is nothing but a number, but be careful not to get you a sexual harassment suit slapped against you. So
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed, and when I wake up in the morning, I'm gonna do all on it.
only thing I can tell you is ask her, but tread lightly.
You're gonna wake up and have like 70s porn music playing in his head.
Wow.
Just
Jesus.
saying.
Better start growing a mustache right
Yeah,
now.
and his mustache is going to instantly grow out.
What
It's
the?
gonna look like Tom Selleck.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't want
God
to look like
help
Tom
us.
All
Selleck.
right, Junior. Happy mustache dreams there, buddy.
Jesus. That just went to a whole nother level.
Well, Nation, I appreciate you sticking with me, man.
I stuck with you tonight.
Yeah, I think that might be a pretty good idea too, Corey. Make it part of the All-Star race. Maybe we should do an all-star race. It's the week we fire the chase off.
Where are we going next week?
I don't know. I'd have to look at the schedule. I can tell you in about 2 minutes here.
We're going home.
Next week in the K&N and the truck because they usually share tracks.
That's Bradley Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to go to
You had a good race.
a
Thanks,
racetrack.
I wanted to win.
Indianapolis
You're up there,
next
bub.
week.
Oh boy. Big
In-
Oh boy.
Yep, Indianapolis. And I think
Where'd
the
the dog
trucks
live?
are
Clothing's
are the
optional.
same place.
Clothing's optional.
Not in Indiana. You do not want that. It'd be like fucking
Yeah, we'd
all in
have a
West
cluster.
Virginia.
Oh, look what's coming up too. We got trucks at Indy next week with the K&N. Then we got trucks at Eldora on April 24th. Vern
Indianapolis.
is coming out of the broadcast booth.
We're driving the dirt in trucks. How's that going to go?
I'm coming out of the broadcast booth on the 24th.
Not real
and
good.
I'm racing. I am racing Eldora.
Hey, Vern.
Well,
What?
I
Hey,
can
Vern.
guarantee you that I'll be behind you.
You need a
Want
dirt.
to run the 3? You want to run the 3?
I might.
Yeah, go ahead and run
You
the
want to
3.
trade places, Hal?
No.
I'll
I'll let you run my truck,
race.
but
I'll run the 3 and you broadcast. We'll trade places.
You
no.
can run the
Hell
5 from
yeah.
it.
Can't run the
Get
overlays,
Hal up
man.
in that broadcast.
In fact, if you guys, if everybody's nice, I might do a couple dirt tutorials.
Just stand on it, go fast.
Do it nation style. Ready?
In the dirt, you want to send it.
Tutorial.
Send it, bend it.
Say,
I
why
don't
are you
think it
talking
matters.
so quiet there, nation? Your wife in the same room? Yes.
Did you fire a
How's that
lawnmower up
scrapbooking
yet?
going along?
No, I haven't fired a lawnmower.
Hey, everybody in the chat
We need
needs
to-
to vote.
we need 'em to
I'm trying to
vote.
get.
We
I'm
need 'em
trying to
vote
get
on it.
Nation. He's got a 4-wheel drive push mower sitting in his living room on the floor, and I'm trying to get the kahunas to start it up on his living room floor.
Nope.
You know what my
not
question
happening.
is, though? You say it's a 4-wheel drive push mower, right?
It's all-wheel
So
drive.
what does that mean? It's got 2 handles on it, so
Means
two
you better
people
hang
can
the
push
hell
it?
on, is what it means. You better put some spikes
What's
on your
the forward
boots so you can
speed on it,
drag them.
Nation?
I have no idea. I've never
One
started.
dude told
it's
him
brand
10
new.
mile an hour.
Oh, you might want to strap you a wheel behind that sumbitch, a platform, and ride behind it.
Me? No, I got a 13-year-old kid. I ain't got to worry about it.
So
You
is
trying
it
to
in
make
the
him
kitchen?
faster?
He's going to be the one that is going to be losing weight.
Speaking of net code, Vern, I was just watching a replay, and that's what happened.
I knew it, man. The net code was terrible tonight. The server sucked. So
Well, the guy got a penalty, but it was net code.
who got the penalty?
Steve Seeger.
Steve Seegers. Good dude, by the way, Steve is. We've had him up here. Really good dude. If you're watching a broadcast, we apologize for that penalty if it was in fact netcode.
It was.
Start it up. I'm guessing he's meaning start up the tutorial. Oh, tutorial. Tutorial.
Burning the tires on the dirt.
Yeah, I'll make some laps around Eldora, one of my favorite tracks, especially for the truck. I've done real good here over the last couple seasons in it. Heck, I've done pretty good every time I've got in the truck there. So
You do good whenever you get in a truck. Don't even go
I
there.
think I'm actually undefeated at Eldora in the truck.
I believe it.
Undefeated.
Turn right to go left.
That's right.
You turn right to go left, but you got to hit that perfect line up there around the top, and you can get it done. So there might be a tutorial, or maybe 2 tutorials, and we'll be ready to go. 2 weeks, Eldora. This is going to be a broadcast that nobody wants to miss because we're going to put on one hell of a race. I'm going to drive the number 3 truck.
All right.
I'm going to bring it for the 3.
I don't think it matters what number
Bring
I
the
put on it.
3.
You won't be able to read it when I'm done.
I'm going to send it in the 3 truck. We're going to let the 14 stay with Jeff Martin, the Tito Vaca driver.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna run that. He didn't say.
Ah, he'll run it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to sort out the number issue. This is
Yeah, we
second
do.
time.
Bradley lost his number tonight to what's that dude's name? Nation Malashak.
Yeah,
Malashek.
I seen that.
We're gonna have to talk to Malashak. Make sure he gets that number straightened out.
There's Steve right there.
Where?
He's down in the truck lobby.
All right.
Well, I
guys
got to
can-
get with him, guys. And
Yep, go talk to him. Corey, talk to him.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate everything.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for being our driver of the day.
Anytime. Thanks to the fans.
Yeah. We thank the fans for everything, though. Every vote.
I'll watch it later.
Every vote,
many?
whether it's
Well,
for the 3,
if
the
they
51,
weren't-
the 16, the 5, the 11 tonight, the 11 obviously, 26. It don't matter. We just every driver of the day vote counts.
That's right.
Wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here.
Exactly
That's
right.
what they're here for, man.
That we're here to entertain. We're also here to put on a good show for these guys, and hopefully we do them justice.
That's right.
That's all we can ask for at the end of the night. If they come up here and say, Vern Nation, you guys are the village idiots and you completely suck. Guess what? We probably
Hey,
don't broadcast
cool.
no more.
That's what we were shooting for.
It happens every once in
We've
a while,
reached
though.
our goal.
It does happen, doesn't it,
Hell
Nation?
yeah, touchdown.
I had
village idiots.
I had a guy.
Admin suck.
I had a guy after the Xfinity race last week tell me that I tried turning on the broadcast and you guys were talking about yoga pants.
Fucking happens, bro. Move
I said,
on.
man, you're liable to hear anything in this broadcast. I'm not even going to lie. So you just have to deal with
Exactly.
it. I said, deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
So we got that out of the way. I guess basically you got the main rule here is you must want to have fun, right?
That's it. Yep.
And
Gotta have fun.
if you want to have fun, I can almost promise you won't find much of a league that's more fun than this. We do
Well,
have
if I'm
rules.
not having fun, I'll just go to bed.
We have rules, and occasionally your broadcaster will put on the other hat and go talk to a driver and not even mute his shit out. So the whole broadcast can hear me chewing somebody's ass.
It's all right.
But
Sorry ass admin's fault.
That's what you don't hear in other broadcasts.
Well, the thing about it, I had a good reason to go down there, and if anybody watched that replay, they would see that. And nothing against John Sanu, he's been here a long time, and I like him, you know. And
Yeah, he's a good guy.
I wanted to talk to him. That's why you guys heard me say multiple times, and I think I explained it right. I didn't accuse him of nothing. I just asked him what was going on, right?
Right.
So I'll be honest with you though. When I went down to talk to him, I was pretty convinced he dumped the guy. I mean, I done watched the replay twice, and I think anybody that's seen it was probably convinced of the same thing. So,
well, I think he had fresher tires too.
I think
'cause
so
he was
too.
in the pits,
It's-
and I was right in front of them.
Yeah, it's hard to judge sometimes when you that closing speed and how fast you're closing on somebody. Any other time, I mean, it could happen, you know.
Well, and then you get used to running a line, and it just takes one wiggle, and somebody's in your line, and
we've
it
known
happens.
John. We've known John a long time, and we know that he's not like that. So
That's right. He's been here since we started.
I
so.
apologize to you, John Sanu. If I come off wrong there, I just wanted to see what was going on. We're looking out
I
for that.
apologize to Mrs. Sanu
You should.
You should
for
apologize.
for anything I've probably said.
I'll tell you
You're
what,
not
you
getting
can
any cookies.
you can send your apology in the form of about 5 paychecks tonight.
Oh,
Damn, so that's like $6.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
$6, he said. 5 paychecks, $6. And that's before they took out taxes on me.
Yeah, that's before taxes.
All right, so you want to
Let
hear
me
something
get with
funny?
this guy before he gets out of Discord, man.
All right, Hal, but real quick, something funny for you. So Nation's from Indiana, lives in West Virginia. Turns out
Right.
that Melissa, she's from West Virginia, lives in Indiana. I'm pretty sure that Bradley lives somewhere else and works in West Virginia.
That's pretty cool.
We got some crazy shit going on in this league now, buddy.
It's a little bit wicked, yeah.
We're just going to have to deal with it, Hal. Just remember
Hey.
that we're
Yes.
we're kind of outnumbered now.
We have all the excitement, see?
We do. Just makes it more fun.
That's right.
Every
All
time
right,
I
Hal,
hear
go
West
get with Steve.
Virginia, I think exciting.
I'll talk with you in a little bit after we get this broadcast shut down here in a couple of minutes.
All right, guys. Thanks to everybody out there.
Take care, Al.
Yep.
So I think we covered about everything, didn't we?
I think we did.
We got our date set for our inaugural Powder Puff race.
Oh, goddamn. You mean there's going to be another one?
The other thing we're going to do on the same night is we're going to do a WFO All-Star race for all the drivers. So I might take the top so many from the points in each series and then leave a few spots open and have a little what the fuck do they call those?
I don't know.
Yeah, like a provisional race, last chance race. LCQ or something like that.
Would it count for points?
We'll call it an open. We'll have an open, which we'll take the top 2 drivers out of and put in the All-Star race. What do you think? No, it don't count for points, all for fun.
So, oh, yeah, hell yeah.
The All-Star race will be at Charlotte. That's where we're going to run it, just like NASCAR does, plus I like Charlotte. So we'll do
I love Charlotte.
We'll do that All-Star race at Charlotte. We'll take I'll probably just do like the top, what do you think, Bradley? Top 5 or 6 in points in each series?
Yeah, top 5 sounds good.
We'll take the top 5, and then we'll take 2. No, we'll take more than that. We'll take 4 from the last chance race, or the opener.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Or 5. We can take 5 from the opener. We'll take the top 5 in points in each 3 series and take 5 from the opener. That'll give us 20 drivers.
Well, you for the opener, who would you take? Just the remaining, all the way down, or just down to like?
No, in the
15?
opener we'll take the top 5 finishers.
Yeah, is that field? Who's that field going to be filled with? Is what I'm asking.
The guys
Just
who aren't in
everybody-
the top 5 in points in the first 3 series.
Right. Are they racing to get in, or?
Yeah, that open's going to be racing to get into the All-Star race. The way we're going to do it's the top 5 in points in all 3 series will be locked into the All-Star race.
Right.
Those that aren't locked in can run the open beforehand, and we'll take the top 5 out of the open and lock them in the All-Star race.
Typical. Just trying to figure out how many guys that would be. We have like a field of 37 people probably.
I don't know, because we could have guys that ain't racing a race or 2 show up and do that one too, so they would have to come out through the open, obviously, but
Right on.
you might even have Nation say, oh, I want to get in this All-Star race, and he might get an open, wreck, all the guys and finish in the top 5, and I'll be damned if he won't be able to start his first All-Star race at WFO.
See?
Stranger things have happened.
Ghost stories.
So that's exciting. That's an inaugural race for us as well here, too. We haven't done an all-star race yet, so I'm looking forward to that, broadcasting it and seeing how it goes. And then, of course, we're going to have our Powder Puff race. We got a lot of shit going on.
I still haven't got a guess.
I'm telling you, May's going to be a pretty busy month. You let us talk to the missus, and we'll get you the yes there.
You can try.
We'll do it.
She might be doing tutorials.
Could be. But we are still streaming. With that, I want to thank everybody on YouTube for tuning in tonight. I hope you enjoyed the race, enjoyed the broadcast. Give us a like if you did. Subscribe if you haven't done so yet. We'll see you guys tomorrow night for the Xfinity Series. That's called the X Series on Thursday night. Hopefully we get Bradley Cooper either in the booth or the race car or both tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be up there.
Always fun hanging out with Bradley. Always enjoy him here. I know the ladies keep tuned in because Bradley Cooper's out there racing. And you got a driver of the day vote by April tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah.
Does that name sound familiar to you?
A little bit.
Or is that just one of the many lady fans that you got?
I lost count.
I knew it.
Damn.
I knew it was coming. I knew it, Nation. So thank you, Melissa. Thank you for tuning in, as always, Cindy. It's always nice to have you ladies. Mrs. Pat, she's been hanging out with us. Jason, Allison, I can go through the whole list of people that were in there tonight and just be thanking them all night long. So thank everybody on YouTube that views this thing.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
And we'll see you tomorrow night.
Take care.